Hello there. Welcome back to Keith Resets Life. Here's another episode today. We're going to talk a little bit more about this COVID-19 pandemic. As of today, they've actually locked the city down to where if you're caught out, you can go to jail. They can arrest you. I've listened to several different major YouTube contributors that have actually had some pretty solid things to say. There are several different aspects that you need to actually take a look at here. Number one, how you react to what everyone else is doing. Shouldn't affect you unless they are imposing their will on you and it's something that's not right. If there's somebody you need to help, go ahead and help them. But if there's somebody asking you to do something just because they don't want to do it, you need to really double think about that. Cleanliness and staying away from other people, yeah, that's an absolute. Learn to wash your hands right. Go online, find out how to wash your hands correctly, and then do it. Be careful about what you touch and how you're touching it and the people you're touching, people you're next to. Stay away from wet coughs. Just normal, everyday, common sense things. Don't worry too much about what you don't have. Think a little bit more about what you do have and be grateful for it. When you get up in the morning, if you're not affected by it and you're not sick, be grateful for that. Thank God that you're not sick. Thank God that you've got your toes and your arms if you do, your voice and your eyes and your ears if you do, and if you don't, the things that you do have, the ways that you're able to just absolutely live. This is a calm time. You go outside like a winter day when the snow is falling lightly. It doesn't down here anymore, but where I'm from originally, when the snow in the morning was falling very lightly in the wintertime and it was completely silent, that was a beautiful time. Well, now it's a forced beautiful time, but it still is there. Enjoy it while you can. Get to know your family a little better. Do something good for them. Write something down. Start a journal. Do something that will actually help you feel better rather than not. Get onto YouTube and look for motivational videos that will help you get through the day. And then you can help, in turn, somebody else get through the day. Now, today's video is a little bit more about business. During this time where you may have been displaced or you may have questions about what you're going to do when it's over because your job quit or whether they're going to let you back or not. I have a stepdaughter who's working for a retailer, and they came to her and they told her, they handed her a piece of paper, and this piece of paper was a request for a leave of absence, and they said, you need to sign that. And she contacted me and her mom, my wife, and we talked about this a little bit, and what we said was, do not sign that. If you sign that, then you have signed away any kind of tie financially to that company. And what you need to do is you need to get yourself tied to them financially because they hired you, and now they're wanting you to release them from any liability because of their exposure or lack of exposure or whatever it might be. So right now, if your company has asked you to do that, don't do it. Don't sign any kind of request of leave of absence, and no matter what threat they are. Now, if they fire you, ooh, wow, they're going to let you go anyway, so don't worry about it. Then is where you need to find a 1099 position, or you need to provide value and tie yourself to revenue that they're making. If you can tie yourself to their revenue, they'll never let you go because you're going to be an essential part of them and their incoming revenue. Now, here's the next thing. There are hundreds of thousands of home-based businesses available. Something that you can do online at the comfort of your own home, and it doesn't cost you anything or cost you very little. Look for the ones that cost zero. The ones that have an initial startup fee of $100 or $600 or whatever, those can wait. Find something that does not cost you anything. The majority of affiliate marketing that's available online, where you are promoting or referring other people to someone else's digital product, those are the best. Because I'll tell you something, you can receive a commission when somebody else clicks on that and buys it, and you don't have to do anything other than sit there and play with the mouse and click on different things on the computer. Learn a new skill set. Those things will pay you, and they'll pay you immediately so that you can do something that will stop the gap in between the time that you may go back to work or you may not. You may stay with an affiliate marketing or an online business that you get online. Who knows? It might be the answer to your problems and give you the time freedom that you need. Because you got to remember this. When you work for somebody else, you are selling them your time. When you work for yourself, then you're in control. Stay in control. You have control over the way you look at things. You have control over the input you get, what you're watching on TV, what you're listening to on the radio, what you're watching on YouTube, what you're watching on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all of those social medias. You have control over what you watch. You don't have to watch the things you don't want to, or the things that are not good for you or providing value to you as to how you're going to get through tomorrow. Because I can guarantee you one thing, understanding or knowing what the news is telling you about how they're shutting this down, or they're testing there, or they're not able to test here, they don't have enough masks, they don't have enough gloves, they don't have this, blah, 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 blah. You're not going to get anything out of that. So starting a home-based business, I want you today, after this video, to go back onto YouTube or to Google and Google home-based business. Make money online. Just see what pops up. And you know something? Look at them. Do your due diligence. Don't just blindly walk in and say, ooh, rah, 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 I'm going to join this one, and it's going to cost me $800, and I'm going to have all kinds of inventory in my garage, and you know what? That inventory is going to sit in my garage, and I am never going to sell it. We're going to listen to the guys flashing a bunch of money around saying, make millions of dollars like I have. Ooh, drive this car like I have. Yeah, I'm talking to you from a 2000 Cadillac that has its own problems, you know, in the parking lot of a place that I just found here that can house me until this thing is over. So let me tell you something. What you need to do is pay attention. Let that little voice in you that says this is wrong or this is right, listen to it, and then back it up with somebody you trust. Tell them, you know, this is what I think I'm going to do. What do you think about this? Now, a lot of people are going to be the naysayers, going to say, you can't do this, you're not going to do this, oh no, nope, you can't do it. Don't listen to those. Listen to the ones that are going to say, wow, that sounds pretty good. Let me see if I can help you with that. See what I mean? If that makes sense to you, thank you. And I hope that I provided a little bit of value and a little bit of hope. I know you and I are going to get through this thing, and we're going to get out smelling like a rose. And 2 years from now, we're going to be laughing about what we did or didn't do during this COVID-19 coronavirus pandemic. Have a great day. Enjoy yourself a little bit. Tell somebody you like them. Tell somebody you want to help them. And we'll talk to you again next time on Keith Resets Life. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the little bell. It'll let you know when I come up with another one of these silly videos. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye now.